Welcome back to the Neverwinter Nights original campaign. We are on the 8th floor of the Hoss Tower, which had not a very complex thing. It was the throne room, there were mephits, and there was a rock. Okay, we are now at the pinnacle. I'm going to save again. I know I saved about 10 seconds ago. Arklum is a lich. I see the fly in the ointment has finally arrived. And who are you? Someone who has been following your progress through the tower with a great deal of interest, dear woman. You show remarkable determination. I have been in contact with my dear Nepethys, and she has told me much about you. Sadly, she has not been able to reach my old sanctum as you have, or I would already be free. You are Arklum Grief, then, the former Archmage Arcane. So my own reputation precedes me. Yes, you have the right of it, little mortal. I fled the tower when Mogram showed his true intention, but not quickly enough. Mogram has power you cannot even imagine. His mistress favors him, and even the power granted me by this form could not resist capture in the end. You're a lich, an undead thing. Indeed, do not get yourself in a huff about it, mortal. At the moment our interests rather coincide, don't you think? Free me from this magical prison, mortal. You assist me, I shall assist you. I have some questions first. Naturally, go ahead, mortal. I'd be interested to hear what you have to ask. What do you know about Mogram and his cult? Ah, now that is an interesting question. I myself have wondered much about the nature of Mogram's mistress. How is it that she gives him such power? The plague was loosed to strengthen her, you see. Each death in Neverwinter fed her with more new life force. And now she seeks even more power yet. Mogram is desperate to find what he calls the Words of Power. They are ancient artifacts, I believe, 4 in total. Though I had never heard of them before, Mogram himself made mention. He holds only one, but his mistress wishes them all. What these Words of Power would do for Mogram and his mistress, one can only guess. I'm sure you can, and it would amuse me to see that you halt their efforts, if that is your goal. Have you another question? What do you know about his cult? Ah, now that is an interesting question. I already asked that. Do you know if Aribeth is with Mogram? The elven blackguard? Indeed, she came with him and lies beyond that door. If you hurry, you just might catch her. Have you another question? Why is Mogram keeping you captive? Why not kill you? There are many secrets of this tower that are yet mine alone. If Mogram knew what I knew, he would already be aware of you, and you would not have made it so far. Consider yourself lucky. If I didn't think that you might actually cause a problem for the fool, I might have been amused to warn Mogram of your presence. Have you another question, then? Would you be willing to help me fight Mogram? Certainly not. You are on your own with your foolish quest. I intend to leave this tower and regroup elsewhere with my dear Nephthys. With luck, you will at least weaken Mogram, or at least drive him from this tower. I intend to take advantage of that in time. Have you another question, then? That's enough questions. Why would I free? Why, indeed. How about this, my unimaginative human friend? You see the door that leads into my sanctum? Have you tried to open it? It is locked tightly, with spells that I'm positive you have no ability to break. I happen to know that Mogram lies beyond it. He is the one you came here for, no? I created the spells that hold that door. I can open it for you, but only if I am freed. It's either that, or you are certainly free to return to whence you came, in failure. What do you say now, mortal? Do you really have a choice? How do I get you out of there, then? You see the 4 braziers that surround me. They sustain the magic that Mogram keeps me held within, in much the same manner that Nephthys was held. They are protected by their own magic, too much for me to overcome on my own. If you were to damage them, however, and I was to add my power to yours, they could be destroyed, and I freed. You must be more powerful than Nephthys. Nephthys, it only took 1 brazier, and it was pretty easy to destroy. Attack them however you wish, and I will turn my efforts toward aiding you. Then I shall open the door to my sanctum for you, and I shall leave. How do I know I can trust you? Foolish woman, you can't. You can trust, however. That would rather be away from here than deal with you myself. Have you another choice? Go then. I tire of this cage, I would see Malgrim dance before whatever human fury you could muster. Lovely. That is going to be the door I can't open. Skeletal Devourer.
Yeah.
Sounds like a little dog being kicked. Locked. Let's see if he's right about being unable to be opened. A specific key is required to open that object. Yep.
I always get my way.
Let's see if that's going to be another... Oh, that's a greater fire elemental. There we go. That took a lot of damage. I'm going to say the wholeness of body for... battle. Yay for healing kits. I'm going to save. Rosier. Oh, bloody bone golem. Used by demented wizards, bone golems are generally used to guard prized possessions. Their bodies are pieced together from various creatures, both humanoid and monster. And I missed most of that fight reading the description about it. I should have paused. Oh, a death slot! That's a slot that's been corrupted away from pure... Slots are usually pure chaos. If you corrupt that chaos with evil, you get a death slot. They are nasty. Let's see if it would... Yeah, it would have let me rest. Lovely. Probably because what's beyond that door is set for conversation rather than battle. That's going to be a slod tongue, isn't it? And now the specific key that is needed to open that door is... It is done. I am free at last. Would that I could visit vengeance upon Margrim for this indignity myself. I give you thanks for my freedom, mortal. I shall open the door to my sanctum. You may deal with Margrim at your leisure. Do not be here, however, when I return. Yep, he is the specific key you need to open that door. Okay. Corpse. By the nature of the nose, clear that the body upon which it was found was that of a spy in Errington's employ. His mission had been to protect Lady Aribeth from any hidden dangers that may have befallen her. And he had a stone of recall.
You are welcome in my service, Paladin. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation.
Do you renounce your false god of justice, Aribeth de Talmarand? Do you renounce your god, your lord, and your people who have betrayed you?
I do.
Will you lead our glorious army in the name of your new mistress?
I will. I will lead them.
Then be the terrifying blackguard of our mistress Morag that you are meant to.
I shall. Neverwinter will fall before our might.
Remember, Morgrim, that it is of great importance that the other words of power be located.
And
You must beware hatred, however,
wow.
as she will. You have been lax, Morgrim. We have intruders. The word of power cannot fall into the hands of the enemy. Take Aribeth and leave now. I shall summon my own servants to deal with these.
I should have buffed up. At least we got rested. So, what's her name?
I hope you like pain!
Gorgoth? Yeah, keep throwing the fireballs at me. Oh, you actually hit me. I should have buffed up before going up there. Oh well, live and learn. Didn't really need it. It came close several times. Millie. Aribeth fallen. We're gonna rest. Wow. That resting is taking a long time. Wonder why.
I'll put you in your place.
Oh no, I need I want flurry of blows active. I wonder what power attack. Oh well, you don't get to look at it. I wonder what power attack would look like. Are you slowed? You are slowed. Anything else around here? That's Aarongen's spy. Anything I'm missing? Okay. We're gonna try the Stone of Recall in a moment. There we go. We have 2 Stones of Recall. We're gonna talk to you first. Belt of Frost Giant Strain. Pin Fist. +4 sonic damage. Sell the note. Nope, won't fit. Okay. Can't sell these. Well, I could sell the dragon blood if I wanted. Banded mail +2. Silver necklace. Thieves hood, only usable by rogue. It doesn't look like much like a hood. Immunity to knockdown and poison. Crossbow of affliction, mighty criticals. Mighty +3. I can actually use it. But I'm not going to. Mogram's Journal. Small book is filled sparsely with notes in Mogram's now familiar scrawl. Several entries are of particular interest. The tower is ours. That overambitious fool Arklam trusts me far too much. I would gladly have ended his undead existence had his demon witch not sent him away so quickly. Well, he'll not have use of her advice any longer. I've seen to that. Morag is displeased with me, however. So far, the wizards I have sent forth from the tower have only found one of the words of power. She needs them all. We shall have the one in Neverwinter soon, and once the last 3 are located, all shall be as Morag wished. I remain confident of success. The plague ravages Neverwinter just as Morag foretold. With each death by wailing, she grows stronger. Already she is able to appear in corporeal form, and with the coming war she shall become even stronger still. I have received word that the old fool Nasher has been successful in stopping the plague. Having acquired some help from adventurers, no matter the deed is already done, Neverwinter is weakened, and what strength it has lost, Morag has gained. Morag says that Nash's execution of the fool Finthik will only serve us. Soon his greatest champion shall be ours instead. The High Captains decimate each other daily, just as I suspected. I care not whether any of the fools actually succeed. Better is they all die, for none of them will lead the army as I promised them. Morag's nightly visits to Aribeth have had the desired effect. The former paladin has come and lain herself willingly at our feet. She shall lead the great host herself as Morag's champion. The words will be ours, and Morag shall triumph. Glorious shall be the day. Yeah, I'm going to keep that for a little bit. Okay. Let's go talk to...
We are fortunate that you have found the location of this cult, hiding amongst the wizards of Luskan's host tower. It is now clear how they possess so much power and stealth.
I've discovered all I can about the cult and... Oh, I'm going to take your hat off. Oh, wait a minute. Why are you on the second page? I've discovered all I can about the cult and the host tower.
Well done, my friend. I knew Lord Nash's faith in you was well justified. Come then, tell me what you have learned.
Unfortunately, it is bad news. Tell Aaron about Mogram and Aribeth's betrayal.
This enemy is far more elusive than I suspected even, for the name of this Mogram is unfamiliar to me, as is this creature you describe as his mistress.
I actually encountered some like that in my adventures and investigations. Ancients in stasis in a buried city. They claim to be predate the time of mammals.
That Lady Aribeth has fallen to become a blackguard, and even leads their gathering army is far worse than anything I had feared. Dire, dire news indeed. But what of this Mogram's purpose, my friend? Were you able to discover anything of the reasoning behind all this madness?
Tell Aaron about the words of power. They seek some sort of artifact.
This is perhaps the first good news I have heard so far. It shows us that we are ignorant of much, and must catch up quickly if we are to survive. But at least you have brought us hope. Come then, let us return to Lord Nasher quickly, and relate what you have discovered. Then perhaps we will see what must be done next.
And this is going to be the chapter 3.
Within the host tower of the Arcane, the enemy was finally revealed. Morgrim Korothir, madman, prophet, the one responsible for the Wailing Death. And with this revelation, a second betrayal. Aribeth, driven mad by her lover's execution, sought vengeance by joining Morgrim's cause. Together, they roused a fearsome army and prepared to descend upon Neverwinter. But an even greater evil threatened the city. The words of power, remnants of ancient magic long forgotten, were being sought by Morgrim's followers to bring devastation to the north. Neverwinter's champions were sent to the northern wastes of the Uthgard tribes to unearth these lost artifacts. For if Morgrim were to find the words of power first, the city of the north would surely fall.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you didn't get any of those images. This does not record, Neverwinter Nights does not record those very well.
This has become something of a habit, has it not? Once more Neverwinter is threatened, and once more you are called upon to save us all. I must admit I was glad when Lord Nasher informed me you would be coming on this mission as well. The thought of being apart from you was unpleasant. Neverwinter has need of me, and of you. We must all do our part if this latest threat to the city is to be thwarted.
It is an honor to serve Neverwinter, and they gave me a place to live when this happened.
Neverwinter has need of all her allies now, whether they serve for honor, duty, or gold. I have examined the reconnaissance reports of my operatives in the field, and the situation is grim indeed. The Luskan armies are marching against Neverwinter with Aribeth at their head, ravaging the land as they pass and leaving only destruction in their wake. Perhaps even more troubling are the reports of orcs and some of the Uthgard tribes joining Aribeth and the Luskan army to pillage and plunder.
Is there no one who comes to the defense of Neverwinter?
The Lord's Alliance has come to our aid. Without them, our plague-weakened city would already have come under siege. And several of the Uthgard stand with us. The Red Tiger and Black Lion tribes have made camp with us here at Biaruna's Well and Uthgard Holy Site. But Aribeth and the Luskan army are best left to the generals in the field. You have a much more important mission.
What is my mission? Have your spies learned anything of Morgrim?
The few reports I have heard of Morgrim indicate he is not with the Luskan army. It seems he is content to leave the battles to Aribeth.
That's why she was corrupted.
I believe Aribeth and the Luskan invaders are but a decoy, a distraction to draw our troops and resources away from the true threat. It has not been easy to gather information on Morgrim's cult, but we know they are frantically searching for the ancient artifacts known as the Words of Power. Though we do not yet know what these words are or why Morgrim desires them, we know there are at least 3 of these artifacts. We must not let them fall into the hands of the cult.
3 plus the one he already has, plus the one in Neverwinter.
You must find these ancient words before Morgrim does. If you do not, then I fear any victory by the Lord's Alliance will prove meaningless.
Any idea where I should be looking for the Words of Power?
There are reports of Morgrim's followers searching throughout the land. The hills and mountains to the north, the forests to the west, even the sprawling farmlands to the south. I wish I had more guidance for you. Perhaps you can learn more from Lillian Cambridge, an expert on ancient artifacts who claims to have some knowledge of the Words of Power.
They're all here.
Lillian has promised to offer whatever help she can to any of my agents in this matter. You could probably find her in the tavern in the southeast corner of the camp. I know this may seem an impossible task, but I can think of no other person I would rather have undertaking this mission than you.
Where can I get some
This
supplies?
camp has been set up to serve as a base for both the war effort and those searching for the words of power. In the various buildings, you will find whatever type of store you require.
Any idea where I should begin looking?
There are reports of Lily, I know this may seem... If you find one of the words, bring it back to me here. My underground network will transport it to the safety of Lord Nasher's castle.
Okay, anything else?
I regret there is nothing more I can tell you. Even the little information I have already given came at great cost. Many of my best men and women gave their lives for it.
Okay, I'll be going.
Good luck, and be careful. I would hate to lose you.
Okay, my thing did run. Now, look at them all. I will at least be doing Dalen Red Tire with the Uthgard portion. And I intend to get the upgraded abilities items from Charwood, Linu, Body Knock, Dalen, and Tomi Undergallows. But I think I don't know where I will start. I just spent a lot of time with Linu. She probably could use some break from me. I'll probably pick up Charwood. I didn't use Charwood a lot last time, so... Anyway. Millie. Chapter 3. See you in a little bit.